Good morning, everyone. My name is Joanna, and for those of you who don't know me, I am part of the worship team in Rich Hill. I am married to Stephen, and this is our son, Reuben. This week we have been focusing on the fruit of the Spirit, gentleness. In Luke chapter 8, Jesus was making his way through the crowds to heal Jairus' daughter when he felt some of his healing power leave him. He stopped and questioned his disciples and the crowd. The woman who touched his cloak was desperate. She had been bleeding for many, many years, and she knew she needed healing. She seized her opportunity in a busy crowd to get close to Jesus and to touch the edge of his cloak. She imposed herself on Jesus. She broke social taboo by making contact with a man. She interrupted Jesus' journey to heal a little girl close to death. She took from Jesus without permission, and she had been caught out. When Jesus stopped, the woman knew she couldn't hide from him and fell to the floor trembling with fear. How did Jesus react? He reacted with gentleness. He had compassion for her. He spoke kind words to her. Jesus was meek in his approach and mild in his manner. He spoke softly and commended the woman's faith and declared her healing. Jesus didn't have to raise his voice or shout at the woman to make an impact. At the risk of sounding like Nick on a Sunday morning, I'm going to reference a movie. In the book and film Matilda by Roald Dahl, the head mistress, Miss Trunchbull, created an atmosphere of tension and fear. She terrified staff and students, and the school was failing. In contrast, Miss Honey was the most gentle teacher in the school. She brought out the best in her students by using kind words to help them reach their full potential. In the end of the movie, Miss Honey took over as headmistress and the school began to thrive. If we act more like Miss Honey, with a gentle and kind spirit, we too can have a bigger and longer lasting impact on those around us. I came across a quote by Max Lucado. "Nothing is won by force. I choose to be gentle. If I raise my voice, may it only be in praise. If I clench my fist, may it only be in prayer. If I make a demand, may it only be of myself." We can sometimes associate the word gentle with weakness, or with someone who is very shy or timid, when it is actually the opposite. Gentleness requires strength and self-control, to be silent when you really want to shout, to show kindness when you don't feel capable of showing kindness, to be patient when you don't have time to be patient. In Ephesians chapter 4 it says, "I urge you to live a life worthy of the calling you have received. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love." Jesus responded with gentleness to the lady in the crowd. Jesus responds with gentleness to us. And our challenge is to be more like Christ and respond to those around us with a gentle spirit. Thank you for listening.